So today we'll talk about what to do when things are not working out, how to flip, how to move forward, how to overcome challenges in trading. What's up traders, welcome back to Bangkok in Thailand. Today let's talk about this, how to overcome your challenges when especially your strategy fails, your results are not good, how to get back on track. And I have some things you can address, some things you can look at, and it's going to be like a self-assessment. So you're going to be able to look at this, you're going to be able to find out what to work on based on these things, and it might be something else, but I think that these things are the most common. So go through this with me and you'll be able to find out what doesn't work, and then you can go back on track and fix it. So why your strategy might fail, part 1. The go-to part there, the go-to thing to look at is your execution. So there's been a lot of experiments in the past, Turtle Trader, there's been others of course with $1 Million Trader on TV, and these have shown that two traders can have the exact same strategy but are going to perform differently. Why? Well, simple. One might take the entry later, one might skip the trade, one might be nervous, doesn't take that trade, one might be more impulsive, takes more trades, and the results are different. So it's really important to understand how you should execute, and it's important for you to review how you execute compared to how you should be executing your strategy. So it's given that your strategy should have a clear set of rules you should respect, and this should be really clear cut. You should be able to read it, understand why you should enter, exit, and all. That's fine. So you want to compare your recent trades. Have they been the same or not? And if it's not, then you gotta fix that. You gotta find a way to enter at the right time, and obviously not miss trades. Super important there. So if your execution varies from your plan, your result will be different. That's normal, and that might cause a lot of issues. Other than that, even though you think you might trade your strategy right now in the market, your result will be bad if you don't execute right. So really important, the first one. Let's go to the second one, and that is about your comfort level with the strategy you trade. So think about the scalpers that trade like long term, like they really are bad, and think about the swing traders that try to stick to short term. They are really bad. So even if your plan is like perfect, it's important that you trade something that aligns with your personality, how you are as a trader, what you perform best in. And there's some personality tests we can do for that to be able to figure out where you perform best, what training style and everything. We do this with all of our traders in the academy. I'll link below for the academy below in the description if you want to apply and work with us. But it is also super important to understand where you perform best, where you perform worst, what is your main challenge in trading. Okay, do you trade impulsively? Do you not trade impulsively? That's going to help you figure out what to work on and be able to make sure that you are in an environment with your trading strategy, your trading style, everything around that fits your personality and makes you more comfortable in it. A third one that's really important to do is to address distractions. So sometimes our result as traders suffers when things happen outside trading. Like for example, you change home, you move to a new place, or a virus come in and changes the world, or someone dies in your family, or you get a new like special thing happening. And this it might be like a small thing you don't think about, but it can affect your trading a lot. So you gotta understand what happened, and then you can try to see, well, would this be affecting my trading or not? For example, when my father passed away a few months ago, I was a lot less patient with my trading. I would like get away, I would not stay there to look at the chart for like a few weeks. So that can be affecting your trading. For me it was quite a lot. For some people it might be less, or it might be more impulsive, less cautious, you might make more mistakes. So my trading was not like up to par then. Of course I had an algo, which definitely helped, but my results suffered for a few months with that event. So maybe the same for you with like other events. Might not be the same thing, but it might affect your trading. So you might try to look at what happened recently and could that affect how you trade. Perhaps your kids or something are in the background screaming all day because they're at home or something, and that can affect how you trade, of course. Right? That's simple. Or even not just how you trade, but how much work you do on the side of trading. You want to do long back tests and everything, and then you don't do it because there's something around that forces you to not do it. That changes the mood or something. Really important to understand that. And the second thing is like the environment. So is your environment conducive to good trading? Okay, do you have your things placed? You have like a desk full of crap around? That's not gonna work really well. Or do you have, like in my case, a room with no window, which I would hate. Okay, I have a window over here, which I think is super important. But if you have no window, it's really, for me it's really bad. So you gotta understand what works for you, of course. It might be different than for me, but understand for you and then apply that. That's going to make a big difference. So I really hope you're enjoying this video so far. My hope with this channel is to be able to help as many traders as I can throughout these videos, throughout these interviews I do with traders on all topics, throughout these small videos I do that are shorter, on how you can kind of get breakthroughs and move forward in trading, and through the motivational videos we do for getting you pumped up and ready for the weekend trading. Now, I want to make sure that this video reaches a lot of people and that it actually reaches people that need to see these things and need to come across these videos. And for that, I would love you to, first of all, like the video, click the like button below, and also subscribe if you've not been subscribed yet to the channel. That's going to allow you to get more notifications for videos, and also it's going to increase the view we get in videos so that other people can see them and learn from them and actually get results. There are things we talk about here on the channel that need to be heard, and they need to be coming across the right people, and I really hope you can help me do this. Also, you can click the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of future videos, and obviously let me know if I can help in any way in the comment section. Now back to the video. Point number 4 is the market changes. So maybe you were like really good and crushing it in volatile times when there was high volatility, but now your results suffer. Or maybe the opposite, maybe you were like crushing it when times are volatile like now. You make like 16-20% a month easily, but then when the volatility is low, you make like 1% or you lose every month. So that has to do with the market change. Now you can do some things to make it more constant, right? You gotta be able to learn all different market styles and context, and then you're able to adapt better. Okay, for example, if your strategy works well in sideways market and now all the pairs are trending, it's not gonna work well. Or maybe it's the opposite, like you have a sideways strategy and all the pairs are trending. Or maybe it's the opposite, right? You gotta be able to adapt and you gotta be able to trade all market phase, or maybe in some case, not trade a market phase that you're not good at and trade only the ones that you have good results in. So if you look for sideways everywhere and don't trade the trends. That could be a way to do it, of course. Finally, the fifth thing to look at is simply the fact that there's a lot of randomness in the market. So over a short time, markets are random, and over a long time, you look like a pro because your results seem to be consistent. But in the short term, it's really hard to be always consistent. So think about the fact that if you look at your trades now and you have less than 30 trades, your results are not relevant. You have to have 30 trades or more. For anything, you have to have like minimum 30 instances of something in any aspect to be able to consider this valid. Like let's say for example you're tracking your sleep. You wouldn't go to bed this night and track your sleep and then, oh, that's my sleep score forever. You take 30 nights and you compare the 30 nights. Same thing with your trades. You want to be able to compare this over time, and 30 is a good number where randomness is not at play too much. You can have some consistency there, and that's why if you look at like 10 trades or less, then forget it. Your result will be different and they won't reflect how you will perform in the long term. So again, by looking at the market context there, what was the market doing there? Point number 4, you can compare and you can see, well, my strategy now had a 60% win rate in trends, but now it's at a 50% because we're sideways, right? And that explains the issue. So if you wait for like 30 trades more, then maybe things are gonna get back to normal, and that's gonna make all your problems kind of go away in some sort. So a lot of people stress about this. They think that everything is going wrong because they have like 4 losing trades. And that's not what we think about here. We think about the long term, we think about a lot of trades, and that's the only thing you should be making decisions on, of course. To hope this was useful, leave me your thoughts below as well as in the comment section. I want to hear your thoughts as always. Here are a few comments for the past video. I appreciate you guys for leaving your comments as always in the comment section. Check out the Academy and apply for it if you want to be able to work with us in the future. And I'll catch you back here in Bangkok tomorrow. Ciao.